Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. Until science cracked something ancient and found a heartbeat inside a monster. The Metroids. Parasitic, adaptive, impossible. Weapons in the wrong hands, or any hands at all. They nearly wiped us out, but one survived. A hatchling. It bonded with the hunter who spared it, Samus Aran. Transferred to Ceres Station for study, containment, control, a nursery for the unknown, then nothing. No survivors, no distress call, no distress call, just silence, and the cold hum of power still running, and the cold hum of power still running. The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is not at peace.
Still groans beneath my tread. Hydraulics hiss with every step. Visor glows green, scanning the dead. My cannon hums, hot primed and prepped. No sound, no sign, just filtered air, but something stirs, I know it's there. Terminals trash, tubes torn wide, my footsteps echo heavy with stride. Scans run quiet, map is black, each breath I take is set to track. The hatchling's pod is cracked and bare, no sign it left, no signs of care. Was it stolen? Was it freed? Or did it learn that part from me? Cradle of silence, cracked and cold. The story's missing, the lies unfold. Something's wrong, I feel it crawl, like shadows twitching down the hall. Cradle of silence, cradle of doubt. The voices inside, I can't shut them out. I came for truth and found the fall. Cradle of silence and nothing at all. I left it here, I sealed the hatch. Now blood sits cold on every latch. They called it safe, they called it tame, but forgot the thing that they had named. A hiss, a shift, a flash of teeth. The air ignites with fire beneath. He's here, he's grinning, he's holding it tight. The hatchling's his, he dares me fight. I raise my arm, I fire fast. He laughs and crashes through the glass. The station screams, the klaxons roar. He tears a hole straight through the floor. The cradle burns, the hollows pins. This is where the hunt began.
wasn't fast enough to save it, but I won't be late again. Tracking Ridley, located, set course for Zebes. Gravity eases, my boots touch stone. Same sky, same rock, but not my home. The wind still hums, but the song is wrong. Like something buried, breathing strong. My scanner hums, this dust, this trace, this place remembers every face. A cradle once, a cage again. Their echoes bleed into the rain. No sirens scream, no monsters cry, but shadows twitch at the edge of my eye. Walls collapse, old circuits hum like veins that ache for what's to come. I crawl through doors and climb through vents, find suit upgrades in broken dents. The planet shifts beneath my tread, it maps my moves, it wants me dead. My HUD lights red, the ground feels thin. There's something moving deep within. This isn't home, it never was. It made a weapon without pause. Into Zebes, dead and dreaming, veins of metal, echoes screaming. I walk through steel, ash and bone. Into Zebes I hunt alone. Every silence grips my spine, every echo breathes like mine. Into Zebes, into the black, and nothing here will hold me back. I left this world with fire behind, its heat still branded in my mind. I swore I'd never walk this dust, but vows decay like steel and rust. Ridley escaped, the hatchlings gone. I track their heat from dusk to dawn. Through every scar this planet hid, it showed no mercy, neither did the Chozo's ghosts still line these walls, their silence louder than their calls. Into Zebes, veins alive, circuits twitch and shadows dive. I am the hunter, steel and flame, and you will learn to fear my name. Into Zebes, there's no escape from who I am or what I take. I light the dark, I end the game, and nothing here will stay the same.
We stir beneath the broken stone, not dead, just scattered, set in code. She walks the path we carved with hands, now dust, now light, now part of plans. Her footsteps shake forgotten gates. She speaks, in silence we translate. One scan, one door, one echo deep. The hunter wakes what we still keep. She does not speak, but still she hears through fungal roots and shifting gears. Vines curl like veins through ancient halls. We guide her past the verdant walls. She She climbs through heat, descends through green. The map unfolds, the gate unseen. We light her path, we mark the key, and vanish back in circuitry. Cliffs still hold what voice can't say. We left the stars, she walks our way. The tools are hers, the tests were fate. We failed the world, but she's not late. One pulse remains behind the gate. A beast we failed, a clawing fate. Hunter, hear the pulse below. Old machine and spirit flow. Not alone, not gone, not dim, not still, not still. We are the code, we are code, we are the will. Beneath the stone, behind the screen, glowing doors and liminal green, green, green. We whisper strength in every crack. We are the past that guides you back. Echo, echo, path remains. Pulse and gate through fire and frame. Hunter walks, the song resumes. Chozo ghosts in hidden rooms. The path grows wide, the beast grows near. The old one waits, she shows no fear. No fear, fear, no fear.
Below the roots, something sleeps, heavy as grief, hungry as time, a silence built to break. I step inside its breath, I do not pray, I only am. The stone shakes under poison light. The shadows crawl, the earth ignites. She rises vast, too wide, too near. Her roar becomes the atmosphere. Eyes like wounds, teeth like gates. Her body pulses, drenched in hate. But I don't scream, I don't stall. I measure, I breathe, and I stand tall. Mouth wide, miss soil sing. I jump the claws, I feel the sting. Spines like knives beneath my feet. Still I rise, I don't retreat. Heat in my hands, ice in my core. She isn't myth, she is war. But I am ruin, wrapped in grace, and I will end her in this place. this thought mine? It started in my voice, but it didn't end there. Static in the HUD, heartbeat in the code. She's in the floor, she's in the seed. I close my eyes, she blinks instead. A thought repeats, kill, collect, preserve. She's not a ghost. She's the rot. She's not gone, she's inside everything. She smiles behind the screen. I feel this is impossible. She's dead, I killed her, so why do I hear her in my head? A pulse inside that's not my own. My suit responds before I will. My fingers twitch against my will. Commands I didn't send get through. The system says I made them too. Sumi Wadidamel and Sirif. I hear myself from yesterday, but backwards folded, stripped away. Her eye in mine, her voice in blood. I drown inside a static flood. The shadow isn't behind me, it's beneath me, it's wearing me. I wait behind your breath. You are what's left. No. This voice is mine. Next time, I don't aim for her mind. I end her core. I end her code. I end her for good. Target acquired. Mother brain.
I feel her heat, her heartbeat, too clean, too still. Justice stinks in my den again. She walks in like a final page, a hunter, a god. But I remember her in firelight, a child shaking in the ash. I gave her ruin for a cradle. I stole the hatchling, I broke her sleep, and still she returns. and I am made of those. You made me myth, then ran from the name. But I'm not myth, I'm not mistake. I am the burn that never fades. No mercy, no kin, no prayer, no cage. I am not a dragon, I am war with wings. And this is where you birth. She aims, I roar. She fires, I fall. Not dead, not done. But this is not over.
This isn't innovation. This is rot wearing the face of vision. No discovery waits here. Only ghosts in glass, and greed that calls itself God. The door groans like it's breathing. The floor is slick with years. Bio readouts flicker, twitch like Meridia's haunted mirrors. Tanks still hum with stolen heat. A Torian node still bleeds green light. I walk between the lab-grown sins and pray none learn to bite. A crib without a cradle, a signal forced to fake. And in the stasis chambers dark, something stirs awake. This is not birth. This is theft. Flesh on repeat, hope left bereft. They couldn't hold what I set free. So they tried to make it bleed for me. Bleed for me. How many times did they defy the line between the truth and lie? How many times did they try before the gods stopped watching? Watching, 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 watching. This isn't science, it's a grave of things too wrong to even name. Tanks of nerves and teeth and gel, omega logs and synth shells. They tried to build the hatchling back in rows of meat along a track. No zebetite seal, no living core, just mimicries and mangled lore. One twitches still, a pulse on loop, a half-formed cry behind the tube. I scan the pulse, they called it life, but nothing stable, nothing right. Not born, not bred, not worth the breath. Just memory that mimics death. Death, death, death. I won't leave this place to rot, where monsters made what mercy forgot. No grave for these, no prayer, no plea. Only fire, only me. I charge the core, I light the fuse. They made the crime, I make the truth. Let gods look down or look away, but this won't last another day. Seal the door, let ash become what came before. This is mercy, this is clean. No more echoes, no more screams, no more, no more, no more wires, no more lies, no more soft synthetic cries. I end the code, I end the line. This was their sin, now it's mine, now it's mine, now it's mine. This is mercy. This is clean. No more echoes. No more screams. Bootsteps fade. Lights blink out. One last cry. Silenced. I've been called a weapon, a survivor, a symbol. I wear armor because it's easier than remembering what it's for. But then I see it, floating, alive. It should be afraid, but it isn't. It knows me, not the suit, not the mission, me. And something cracks, quiet and warm,
something I buried under fire and code. It remembers me, I remember it, not from training, not from pain, from something older, something human. It comes to me, and I let it. There was a time I could feel without flinching, when saving something didn't feel like a risk. But this is pure, this is memory before the ruin. It finds me not because it must, but because it wants to. I didn't come here to feel, I came to finish, to close what they started. But now, here it is, the only living thing that doesn't see a weapon when it sees me. And I remember I saved it, but maybe it saved me first. It remembers me, I remember it, not with logic, not with orders, with heart, with history, with a thread unbroken. They'll call it a creature, a freak, a threat, let them. It's mine. It comes closer, no weapons drawn, no defenses raised. Just breathe, and light, and memory. She's not a mind, she's not a soul, she's heat and wires in a control. A brain rebelled, no gods remain, just circuits red and endless pain. Her body swells, her voice ignites, her eye is fire, I step inside. She moves like thunder off the chain, I strike, she doesn't feel the pain. She tracks me fast, her claws stay high, I dodge, I fire, but still I fry. Each blast I take pulls me apart, and still she smiles with no heart. I am not your whip-em, I am your end. You carve the stars, from skin you bend. You fed on light, you made the code, but I'm the one who breaks the node. I am the end. My suit is cracked, the lights go red. A warning screams, I should be dead. She doesn't stop, she loves the game. She knows I came without a name. But through the noise I hear a sound, a cry, a pulse, it spins around. The hatchling's here, it takes the blast. It glows so bright but will not last. It shields my core, it shares its breath. It gives me life and faces death. I remember. edge, I was the blade, but I still feel and I won't fade. You made the clone, you called it fate, but now I'm fire and you're too late. I am not your weapon, I am your end. Your scream means nothing. This is when the cycle stops, the core shuts down. The storm you built will drown your cry. No scream remains, no cry, no light. Just one star still burning bright. The drone ton starts. Red lights bloom. I run from fire through Zebes' womb. A voice repeats, escape, escape. The station shakes, the planet breaks. The sky turns red, the earth turns light, and everything I've left behind begins to fall. No countdown, no voice, just shaking steel and memory. I run through flame, through smoke and cracks. No plan, no pause, just falling tracks. The heat behind me blooms like fate. Zebes cries out, a second too late. I leave the graveyard behind, but I still hear the cries. The stars don't speak, they just survive. I won, but I don't feel saved. The core is gone, but I still carry its weight. No trophy shines, no ending scroll, just silence where there once was soul. The hatchling's gone, the world is ash, and I'm alone inside the flash. No mission left, no war to track, just echoes rising through the black.